What is going on, YouTube? Thanks for joining me for yet another video. This is day 2 of January 2018. As I spoke to you all in the video yesterday, we are doing daily uploads throughout 2018, and so I'm super pumped about this. A few things to recap from yesterday's video because I feel like a lot of people didn't really get a chance to watch yesterday's video, so we're going to recap off my little notebook here. So basically, the first thing I want to remind you is that my channel is working toward feeding 500 hungry families during Thanksgiving 2018. The way we're going to accomplish this, it's going to cost about $18,000. I'm not asking any money or anything from any of my followers. Simply your views. When you watch my channel, I get money from the views that come through my videos. So YouTube pays me for people watching my videos because you watch the ads, right? So the videos are monetized. All the money that comes in from that is going to go toward feeding these hungry people at Thanksgiving time. If you wanted to kind of step up and do a little extra, I created a link, or I posted a link down below that is linked to a t-shirt design, kind of some designs that I put together, both photography and entrepreneurship. And so you can buy those t-shirts. 100% of those proceeds are going to go toward feeding 500 hungry families during Thanksgiving. In one of the videos I posted a couple days ago, I explained the subscriber achievement reward giveaway. To watch that video, just click the card above. In that, I explained to you our giveaway system here that is, we're giving away Starbucks gift card, Amazon gift cards, watches, camera equipment, and at the final goal of 50,000 subscribers, we're going to do a $5,000 Rolex watch. I had one person come to me and say, in my country, apparently they're not from America or the UK or Canada, wherever. They said in my country that they don't have Starbucks. However, they can get Amazon stuff. So for the winners of the Starbucks cards, if they want an Amazon card, I'll be happy to substitute that in. That is not a huge thing at all. So anywhere where a gift card is presented, it'll be the winner's choice. So we made that kind of a little adjustment there. So I also want to thank the people that have jumped on board the channel over the past 3 days. So in 3 days, we went from 163 subscribers, 165 subscribers to 199 subscribers. That is huge, especially for a smaller channel, like a micro channel like this one. And so I want to say from my heart, the biggest thank you to all of you. It means the world to me. Larger channels that go from hundreds to thousands to millions, those moves are significant. But I think that the smaller moves, going from just a couple people to, maybe a dozen people or maybe 150 to 200, those are really, really huge moves, especially percentage-wise. It's a much greater move than going from like 100,000 to 110,000. It's a much greater move to just move 50 people into the channel, into the family, okay? So thank you to all of you that have jumped on board and are learning from this channel. It's my goal to bring you daily knowledge about the photography world, number one. Number two, online entrepreneurship. There's a lot of people out there that want to learn to make money from home, and I've successfully accomplished that. And then number three, cryptocurrency. It's a hot new topic. It's a polarizing topic. People hate it or they love it. Whatever your feelings, I'm here to talk about cryptocurrency and kind of educate the people that love it, because I love it. Okay, final announcement. We're theming each individual day of the week throughout the year. I don't know how long this is going to last, but for now, for the month of January, Mondays are going to be Money Monday. Tuesdays are StoryTime Tuesdays. That's today. Wednesdays, weekly update Wednesdays. And so on weekly update Wednesdays, it'll be more of like a crypto thing. Money Monday will be about money, how to make money online, how to make money as an entrepreneur in today's world. Storytime Tuesday will be photography stuff. I'll tell stories from my time out in the field, photographing weddings and then all that stuff. Weekly Update Wednesday will be another crypto video, so I'm alternating these. I'll give updates as to my BitConnect platform lending, as well as like the alt currencies and Bitcoin and all that stuff. Throwback Thursday, back to photography, talking about my earlier days in photography. I'll show some of my older pictures and then some of the newer stuff. Free Day Friday, anything goes. Just kind of whatever we decide to talk about that day. It might be a vlog kind of thing. It might be, who knows? It's going to be exciting. One thing's for sure, I'm going to do my best to give value to you, no matter what the day. Saturday is Simple Tips Saturday. This will be a photography primarily. I'm going to try to hit you with one simple tip to help your day go better. And then Strategy Sunday. Kind of giving my tips for the upcoming week and sort of my strategy for how I'm going to conquer the week and make money and move myself forward in my position in life for that next week. So those are the themes for the week, right? Money Monday, Storytime Tuesday, Weekly Update Wednesday, Throwback Thursday, Free Day Friday, Simple Tips Saturday, and Strategy Sunday. Trying to fill in at least 3 to 4 days with photography stuff, and then the remaining days with crypto and entrepreneurship in general. I hope that interests you. And without further ado, let's get into today's video. Today is Storytime Tuesday. So the first kind of story that I want to tell for Storytime Tuesday is the story of when I went to photograph a wedding. I would say it was probably my third or fourth big wedding. Big meaning like professionally paid for contracts and a couple hundred guests in the audience, and I was shooting alone, which was probably my mistake right there. And so I was shooting this wedding, and very upscale, very high class, wonderful family, gracious family. And when I left the wedding and I got home, I was still new in photography. And it's debatable whether I should have been shooting professionally at that point anyways. I mean, I think I was okay, but I screwed up. Like, plain and honest, I screwed up. And got home, I did not download my images to my computer. And whenever I did, I missed one of my memory cards. And in doing that, I lost some incredibly important photos, primarily of the grandmother of the couple, of the bride, the grandmother of the bride. And they, after I'd given all their finished photos back to them, they came back to me and they were like, hey, we never got pictures of our grandmother. She's very ill. And can we have these pictures? And I looked through everywhere. I couldn't find them. And it hit me like a ton of bricks. Like, there was a few hundred pictures that I missed giving them because I was not diligent enough in making sure I got all those photos downloaded to my computer. So the takeaway from this very brief and tragic story here: take a lot of photos. At any chance that you have, make sure you have another person shooting with you, and then never, ever, 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 ever fail to download your images immediately after you get home. What I do is, as soon as I get home from a wedding, even if it's 1 o'clock in the morning, I go straight to my home office. I take every single memory card, I lay them out from all the cameras, and then I start downloading the images. And sometimes it takes a while, it takes a couple hours. Get those images on your computer, back them up to external hard drives, make sure you have multiple copies of these images, because if something happens and you lose images, you could very well have a lawsuit on your hands. Now, I personally did not have a lawsuit. Like I said, this couple was extremely gracious. I explained to them what happened, and I offered them free photo shoots, and I offered them a portion of their money back, and anything I could do to kind of ease that frustration, that irritation. They did not take anything that I offered them. They didn't take any money. They didn't take the free photo shoot. They said, well, they said it kindly, but I understood what they meant. They didn't want to have anything else to do with me. And I totally understand that. I accept that. I screwed up. I tried to make it right, but overall, my business left a bad taste in their mouth, and I had to learn from that. And so hopefully with me learning that and passing it on to you, hopefully this is something that you can in turn avoid in the future if you get into shooting professionally. On the flip side of that, I did another wedding. Incredibly kind couple, very wonderful to work with, very warm people. And I photographed the wedding. I took an enormous amount of photos. I photographed it with my wife as my second shooter. Left the wedding, came home. Within 24 hours, the groom messaged me and said, "Hey, my grandmother is terminally ill." She literally told him that she was just staying alive to see him get married, and the next day she was on her deathbed. He said, "Can we have any pictures that you got of her, please?" I combed through the pictures. I immediately went to my desk. I combed through all the pictures. I was able to pull 20 fantastic, great photos of the grandmother. She kind of stole the show at the reception, and so I had a lot of pictures of her. And so I was able to give them those photos, and it meant the world to that bride and groom. And so, that's kind of the polar opposite of what happened with the earlier wedding. I had enough pictures. I had a second shooter. I was able to go through and pull these extremely important images out for them early for the funeral and the memorial service. And it was a huge learning. It was a huge learning moment for me. And so hopefully you can kind of see in that compare and contrast. Oftentimes we forget when we're out shooting that like these are people's moments. And we say like, oh, capture the moment on the camera, and that's cool, but like, do you really think about it? Are you trying to just create art and make a nice family picture, or are you thinking, this is going to be with them for the rest of their lives? It's very important what we do as photographers. And so whether you're shooting for free or whether you're shooting a paid gig, whether you're brand new or whether you've been doing it for 10 years, this is something that we all need to keep literally in the forefront of our mind when we're shooting. Take a lot of pictures. We have digital cameras. It's not like, back in the good old days of film when we were limited. Shoot 1,000, shoot 2,000, whatever. There's no worse feeling than coming home from a photo shoot, even a family portrait shoot, and looking through your memory card and seeing like, crap, I only got 100 pictures and I have to give them at least 25. You have 1 out of every 4 to choose from. That's terrible. Like, take 400 and then you got like 1 out of every 8, right? They'll get more pictures. You'll be less stressed. It works for everyone. It's a win for everybody. So that's kind of my Storytime Tuesday. I hope this helped you. I hope this made sense to you. I look forward to doing more stories in the future. I like this kind of talking and just telling a little something that I've learned that might help somebody. If it doesn't help one person, oh well, I had fun talking about it. But I think it will help at least one person. If you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe. We're growing every day. We've been growing rapidly this week. We're continuing growth throughout 2018. We're going to hit 50,000 subscribers. We're going to use the ad revenue from all of those views to feed 500 hungry families at Thanksgiving time. Literally, all you have to do is watch the video. How do you know when the videos are posted? You subscribe and you click the bell notification. If you have a crazy story or if this story helped you, leave it in the comments below. I would love to hear what your thoughts are. All right, until tomorrow, that is the video, and I will see you on the next one.